Carry on. You might be sneaking, but I can see you.
You were lucky.
Yeah.
Stop trying to sneak. I've seen you already.
You don't feed the belly, the rest of the body will die.
Someone's gotta sort this shit out before we drown in it.
Those ruins are still full of useful things, if you look in the right places.
Most of them annoy me. All of them.
That is a shame.
Get something to drink first.
Do you ever think about how things might have been before the comet?
I've heard that before.
I have to go.
Are you here to pay me those shards you owe me? Because I'm pissed
I
at
wonder
how
if
long
he's
you think.
experienced about that.
What do you want from me? To drive me off? Or maybe even have me killed? You don't scare me. Your people are a plague upon this land. Although, there is something different about you. Do you usually spend time with people like us?
I was an Alp myself once.
Yes. You stopped taking Elex. That is rare. Which makes me question how you did it.
Vivian sent me about the technician job.
I am without question the best candidate they will find. Therefore, selecting me is the logical choice. But I need proof that the clerics are really willing to work with me. If I am to work for the clerics, then I would like to be paid. The free people seem to value shards above all things, and so payment would be proof that they take me seriously.
You will get your payment.
Good. Then tell the clerics I can begin work immediately. May logic guide you.
Self over with that.
Hey, you. Hey, it's you.
Yes, Frank. It's me, Jax.
I heard they shot you down. That you were dead. Apparently that was wrong. But if you're here, does that mean you're a separatist now? Will you stay here and support our cause? I'm sure you would be very welcome.
What cause?
We've broken free from Zakor, from being slaves to Elex. And we've worked, persuaded people to allow us into the city. And now we're here, we are working to be allowed to stay. Would you be willing to help us?
I will give you my support.
Good. We have to stick together. People blame us for this war, even though we left Zakor to escape it. They will doubt us until the day peace begins. I mean, they don't even trust each other. Among all these warring people, all these different agendas, we, you and I, share a similar destiny. It's the only way anyone will survive.
What goods have you got?
Someone's gotta sort this shit out before we drown in it.
Yes, you can say that, but we need more food first.
What goods have you got? Do you need help?
It is good that you offer to help us. The Berserkers are already trying to get us thrown out of the city. We need the protection offered by this place. We won't survive without it. We've persuaded people here that we are worth a chance. But there will always be those who won't see it that way. And the Albs and Zakor want us dead. If we're to stay, we need someone to get to Caleb and York. They are key to our future.
It seems like you're tolerated here in the city.
That is exactly what we are. Tolerated. We are still a long way from being accepted.
You should leave here. I'm sure that the Alves would take you back if you gave them information about the dome.
No, I'm never going back. Naira can say what she wants, but there's no way back. This city offered me protection. I will never betray it. This city is a place of freedom, but all the old suspicions remain. The outlaws claim they are being oppressed. The clerics say they are neutral, but they aren't. The Berserkers, they don't seem to know what they're doing, apart from avoiding their laws. We are trying to discover who we are. I think people see that we are all here for a new start.
About the threat of you being thrown out of the city. What is the problem with Caleb and York?
York is a berserker. He's accused us of spying for the Albs and Zakor. He claims he saw us handing over information about the shield generators. It's completely illogical. We are the ones with the most to lose if Zakor captures this city. But the free people are prisoners to emotion. It makes them doubt logic. They have already thrown one of our group out of the city. Now they are threatening the rest of us with the same fate. We are no friends of the Albs and Zakor. They would see us dead. We want this to be our home now. We need the free people to understand this.
I will help you.
Good. That is the response I wanted. It is best if you go straight to York. Caleb is already attempting further arguments to ensure our expulsion. But it is York's statement that has put us in danger. That lie underpins Caleb's argument against us. If people believe we are working with the enemy, we will be exiled from the city and left to die. But if York confesses his lie, then Caleb would no longer have the proof he claims. They would have no reason to expel us.
What goods have you got?
I've heard a lot about that. I'm not...
May logic guide you.
Die.
How do you think we're doing working together?
You are not the commander you were in Zakor. Your Elex withdrawal must be affecting you.
We're drowning.
Yes, you can say that, but we need more food first.
Nah.
Hey, you're new here in the city, right?
Yes, I've just arrived.
I thought so. I saw you come through the gate, you see? Anyway, I want to ask you something, if that's alright. Have you been to Edan recently? To the Berserker's city of Goliad, to be exact. A good friend of mine is still there.
Who's your friend?
His name is Kral. He's a guard at the Mana Shrine. At least, he was when I left. He thought he still had a chance to save his brother, Grimmar, from the Alb Converter. Do you know what happened to him?
I haven't been to Goliad.
Oh, okay. Well, could you look out for him if you go, okay? And thanks anyways.
Tell me about your life in Edan.
Me? I was a worker at the pit. You know, I extracted Elex from old machines so it could be transmuted into mana. I always wanted to join the Hooded Crows and learn the art of magic, but it wasn't to be. My parents forbade me from trying. My clan told me to stop trying. Not that any of that stopped me. And that's what got me banished. I stole mana from the shrine to try and learn magic myself. And I got myself caught. They sentenced me to exile in the Valley of the Damned, but I escaped. I'd seen the domed city when I was sent on patrol, so when I left Edan, this was the place I thought of. And here I am.
I would like to learn Berserker magic.
Well, it's pointless asking me. I didn't manage to learn anything useful before I was exiled. You would have to join the Berserkers. They won't teach their magic to outsiders. But I don't know if I can recommend that in all good conscience. I left, after all. You will have to decide who you want to join.
Vivian sent me.
Is it about the technician job for the clerics?
Yes.
I'm interested, but I'm not sure that this is the job for me. I mean, I've not had much to do with technology. I've tried to learn since I came to Abessa, but I'm still only just starting out.
So, now you've left Edan.
What do you think about the clerics?
I'm grateful they let me in. They don't bother me, and I don't bother them. I'm not a berserker anymore. I live here.
If you get orders you don't like, will you run away from here like you did from Adan?
I don't know. But the clerics don't ban some people from doing some things and not others. If I want to learn about technology, they'll let me. They're the same with everyone.
What experience do you have with technology?
Well, back in Goliath, I used to take machines apart. There aren't many I've not seen from the inside. Strange, really. My job used to be to get rid of technology, but now all I want to do is put it back together. The clerics make some incredible things. I mean, just look at the dome. That's an amazing feat of engineering.
I've heard enough.
Okay. Right. I'll see you then. Not now. I've got stuff, so, you know, later, yeah?
I can make sure York stops denying his story.
You can? Do you think you can make York stick to his original story? It's for the good of the city. So go to York and make sure he doesn't talk. Either help jog his memory a bit, or make sure he stays quiet. I don't care which. It can never be said again that the Alps might be innocent.
You don't think that York could have been wrong in the first place?
No, never. You can't trust these separatists. They'll betray us sooner or later for sure. I'm telling you, this is just the beginning.
I'd heard things were rough there, too.
What goods have you got?
Are you here to pay me those shards you owe me? Because I'm pissed at how long you've taken to pay.
Wow, that was a serious wait time, wasn't it?
We'll never find out, will we?
Someone has to lead this bunch of slobs.
That guy was never good for anything.
Yeah, sure.
Well then, follow me.
Caleb sent me.
What does he want now? I testified about what I saw, just like he wanted me to. This whole thing between Caleb and Fink is starting to get on my nerves. I shouldn't have said anything, okay? But what's done is done, and that's that.
Tell me your version of the story.
My version? I'm stuck between the two of them. I told Caleb in confidence that I saw Fink meet an alb outside the city. Could have been a separatist, but I wasn't sure. I didn't see any more than that, but Caleb decided to tell the clerics. He convinced me that the Alb Fenk met must have been from Zakor. But I have no real idea who he was, or what faction he's with.
About the situation with the Separatists.
Do you have any idea what I should do? I feel this is a mess.
You should keep silent. It's too risky to guess.
I wish I was as certain as you. But I don't feel right about this. I'm really not sure who I saw Fenk meeting. What if Fenk really was speaking to a friend? But the chances of an Alb from Zakor coming so close to the domed city is really low, isn't it? No, I don't really believe that it was an Alb. I mean, how often do you see them on their own?
Think about Caleb. Remember what he will do to you if you talk.
Caleb can do what he wants. His decision has made me an exile from Goliath. And look what that brought me. No, I've had enough of his orders. I will go to the clerics and do the right thing.
You shouldn't do that. It's too risky to tell the clerics.
I don't care what you think I should or shouldn't do. I have let people push me around long enough. It is time that I did what I think is right. You've helped me decide. Thank you. I will go to the clerics and do the right thing. I don't want someone to be thrown out of the city because of me.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Stop being an asshole.
Yes, you can say that, but we need more food first.
You may remain in the city.
You managed to get Jorg to admit his lie to the clerics? That is good. It seems we can trust in the cleric's justice after all. Your service should be rewarded. That is half of my daily ration. I hope it is enough to show thanks.
Fuck all of them. I hope they drown in their own shit.
Yes, I'd heard things were rough there, too.
Someone's gotta sort this shit out. Before we drown it.
I wonder if he was serious about that.
I've heard a lot about that. I'm not sure I believe it.
We need to sort things out with those traders and get more supplies.
Don't mess me around, or I'll mess with you.
Wow, that was a serious waste of time, wasn't it?
You think you know what's going on? No one knows what's going on.
I've never trusted her.
Fuck all of them. I hope they drown in their own shit.
I wonder if he was serious about that.
You think you know what's going on? No one knows what's going on.
Well, well.
I've heard a lot about that. I'm not sure I believe it.
I wonder if he was serious about that.
May logic guide you.
Never trusted her.
Quit sneaking around. I can see you, idiot.
Well, well.
Someone's gotta sort this shit out before we drown it.
Stay here.
If I must.
Follow me.
Yes.
I've heard before.
Are you here to pay me those shards you owe me? Because I'm interested in how long you take to pay.
Hey, come over here. Let's get a drink together.
What are we celebrating?
Victory over the Alps! Or do you have another reason to celebrate? Because any reason works for me.
Victory over the Alps?
Well, imminent victory. Got to be, hasn't it? Or don't you have any confidence in us? Don't say the wrong thing now. You got to believe if you want to succeed.
Sure, whatever you say.
Drink up. Drink up to the end of our days. Here, my friend, to what's coming. And now, tell me about your glorious deeds. Or have you just been sitting on your ass, letting others fight the beasts of Zekor for you?
I've done more fighting than a barfly like you.
Ha! You have to have balls to challenge me like that. Here, you've earned something to drink.
Why aren't you in a den with the other berserkers?
Fuck the berserkers. I don't have anything more in common with them. They would have exiled me to the valley sooner or later, so I beat them to the punch and left. Fuck them and their laws. You can have it much easier here.
Your reputation precedes you.
Let's just say, that crap-stained skin flap of a man was shooting his mouth off about me, and he didn't have anything better to say about you. It's about time someone pays him a visit. Now, you're the one to do it. That lying shit is telling people I killed a family out in the Badlands. Total fucking bullshit. I killed 5 families out in the Badlands. Parading around out there, hardly a weapon between them, like they wanted to die. Those dipshits got themselves killed. And now, Riley spread it all around the dome. He's even got some of the guards believing his yammer. But if someone else were to shut him up, I'd be in the clear, and those guards would be off my back. Take care of him, and I'll make it worth your while.
You need to learn respect for others.
What? You think I'm a child? So piss off, or I'll give you your head on a plate.
You could try.
I'm gonna give your whore of a mother a reason to cry. Come here.
You still have your skill, Jax.
Is the fight over? All right. You've made your point, so leave me alone.
You had better leave people alone from now on.
I got it.
From now on, keep your hands off the outlaws.
And if I don't?
Then you'd better find a bodyguard before I come back for you.
All right, fuck it. You get your wish.
Smart decision.
get out of here.
You ever think about how things might have been before the comet?
I've never trusted her.
The fight is the only thing that matters. That makes a real man.
You. It was you, wasn't it? You made sure York testified. It'll be your damned fault if we all die here. Why don't you just go fuck yourself? You've already fucked us.
Not now. I've got stuff. So, you know, later, yeah?
Get out of here. I don't want anything to do with Alb sympathizers.
Why are you torturing yourself over that?
May logic guide you.
Fuck it. It'll cost all of us.
Carry on.
About my support. How am I doing?
Do you ask me that, expecting to receive my pledge? You are responsible for the death of a citizen of Goliath. You're lucky anyone here is still willing to give you a chance. I hear you failed Angram's test. Yora says that you found him the converter parts he needed. That impressed him enough to earn you his pledge. I have heard you uncovered a cleric and brought him to justice. That action carries a lot of weight. You did well. It's best we forget the situation with Hakon quickly. It was unhelpful for you. You helped foil the plot to steal Eric Eisenfaust's sword. For that, all berserkers must be grateful. You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my approval.
This could be a good place to rest. sea.
Yes.
What a waste of the planet's surface it is.
fucking bastard.
Stand a chance.
You're dead meat.
That one's mine.
Be ready.
So, you wanna fight?
May Kalan bless you. Now tell me, are you a son of Tavar? Did you swear allegiance to the Duke and his outlaws?
What do you want to know?
Why would you hide the answer? So, are you an outlaw?
I'm planning to join up with the Duke.
Why choose that? You'll get no loyalty. You'll be counting your breaths as much as you count your shards, for if you run out of one, you run out of the other in Tavar. Choose as you may, but don't try and steal anything while you're here.
What is your job here?
We need a lot of raw materials to feed our smelting furnaces in Ignadan. Material that is essential for our fighting machines. And we can get those resources right here.
Why here of all places? It's a long way from Ignadan.
Here, we achieve two things at once. We acquire the resources we need, and we also deny them to the enemy. The Duke relies on profits to keep power. We cut off his profits, and there's a chance his men will overthrow him.
You're not worried about the Duke finding out where you are?
We've been careful. But I suppose I could use your help to learn if the Duke and his men know of our presence.
Why should I help you?
Because if you are an outlaw, then you will understand profit, and you won't care about loyalty. All you'll need to do is talk to a few people. The outlaws don't keep secrets. Kalan will see that you are well rewarded, and any future outlaw will need profits to make their way.
You should be more worried about the outlaws attacking you.
We have persuaded those who found us to keep our presence a secret. These weak-minded outlaws cannot stand against Kalan's will. They'll take any order I suggest to them. You have to keep your orders simple, but if you do, even an outlaw can understand what they must do.
How long will they obey you for?
As long as I want it. In their eyes, I am their new god.
You think someone in the fort is interested in these ruins?
The only person who might be calls himself the Scrap Baron. He trades salvaged scrap. The outlaws call him Mad Bob. I want you to go and find out if he knows anything. If he does, we will have to consider our next move. Take these shards as a down payment for your services.
Wait, you used suggestion on the outlaws? Did they resist it?
My rate of success was high, but suggestion isn't without problems.
What problems?
One outlaw resisted. He wasn't as dumb as he looked. I thought I got through to him, but I was wrong. He ran when he got the chance.
And you let him get away?
That wasn't the plan. He escaped in the night, so it was too dangerous to go after him. Out in that darkness, we could have blundered into 100 outlaws trying to get that one back. I sent a patrol out to bring him back as soon as it was light. If he'd told the other outlaws, they would be here already. And despite his resistance, our ex-prisoner is a coward. He's hiding out there somewhere. I want him, and I want my property back.
Your property?
Yes. When he got away, he stole my weapon. Just make sure I get my weapon back, and I guarantee him his life.
I can help you get your weapon back.
Thank you. It is a scar on my honor to leave it in the hands of an outlaw. Bring it back to me.
I got your weapon back.
Then I am grateful, and Kalan will hear your words. I would back you if you wanted to join the clerics. You have potential. Take this as a gesture of our appreciation.
That will do little for us.